Why do I oppose large numbers of links on web pages? A lot of people ask me that, and I've written several articles explaining what I felt were very good SEO reasons to do it. But let me back up and say that there are non-SEO reasons to limit the number of links that you put on your web pages. Think about the mobile market. If you're serving just one website to both web users, desktop users, and mobile users, and you're putting hundreds of links on your web pages, it's going to be very, very difficult for someone with a smartphone to go down that list of links and choose the right thing. So you should really think in terms of what's going to make it easiest for the user to get from point A to point B. Point A is whatever page they randomly enter your website through. And most traffic on a healthy website does not come in through the home page. It comes in through many different pages. So assume that a visitor has reached your website through an article or maybe a product listing. Perhaps you have an application that brought them into a specific page, and you're hoping to get them to dig deeper into your site for whatever reason. How would you do that? What would you do for the mobile user that you think would be different from what you would do from the web user? I could almost guarantee you 9 times out of 10 that will be a good thing to do for the web user, the desktop user, just as much as it's a good thing to do for the mobile user. And think in terms of what's going to happen with Windows 8. You know, a lot of computers are going to be touch screen capable. We already have that with tablets, and so more and more people are going to want to just touch something and go there. They don't want to deal with all the drag and drop down stuff and things like that. So yes, I have made some SEO based arguments against drop down menus and large lists of links on websites, but even if your website overcomes all of those challenges and it performs really great in web search and mobile app search or mobile app driven search, I guess you should say, you still have to deal with the user once they come to your website. And I think that based on many years of experimentation, and I've worked with user groups, focus groups, test groups, in developing user interfaces, I've found that people just are overwhelmed by large numbers of things to choose from on a screen. So the best choice set is usually 8 to 12 items. You can have multiple choice sets on a page, but the more of these things that you put on a page, the more difficult it becomes for the user to focus in on the area that they really need to zero in on in order to execute a very simple task. And complex user interfaces are one of the chief reasons why people abandon websites sooner than they should, even when there's good information on the web page. It's just because the mind only handles so much information, and a lot of people, when they're very rushed, very busy, just retreat from overwhelming user interfaces. So take that into consideration. I still welcome more questions, probing questions about why I oppose so many links on a page. I'm sure I can come up with a few more reasons not to do it. I'm sure some people will come up with more reasons to do it. And if it's working for you and it's making you very successful, then by all means keep doing it. You don't have to follow the crowd and do what everybody else is doing if whatever you're doing is working for you. My advice is really targeted towards people who are trying to put a lot of links on the page and they feel like that is not working for them.